We Say What They Can't Radio.
New York City, we are here. Green Room is back. Sponsored by We Say What They Can't Radio and Royal Kingdom Life for Power. This is your boy, Willie Green, God's will, the people's champ. And this is an honor for me tonight to have these two OGs, these two icons, man, that I look up to. I first was introduced to these guys at the Paul Robeson Theater, man, and the Matrix changed my life. But through the grace of God, they are still here with us, man. And let me just shout them out, man. Shout out to Corey Red and Precise. They are in the green room finally, man. What's up, brothers?
Yo, green room, what's going on, man? Good to be here with you, brother. Been looking forward to this for a minute.
Appreciate it, man. It's an honor to have you guys here, man.
Straight from the planet of Brooklyn.
Let me tell y'all this from my heart, just to start off the show, man. In 1999, 2000, early 2000, man, I went to the Paul Robeson Theater with a young lady by the name of Tiffany Burnett. And there was a Christian hip-hop showcase there, and I didn't really know what it was about. I just got into church. I just got saved. Well, I thought I was saved for a little while. And you guys came on stage, and you did The Matrix, and totally changed my life. This show wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys changing the structure of who I was as a man. So let me be the first to give y'all flowers, man, because a lot of people don't get their flowers while they can still smell them. So shout out to y'all, man. Love y'all guys, man. Saw y'all at the KCAs about a year and a half ago, and just had a few conversations with y'all, man. And me and Precise, we've been on the phone a few times. I know Red works a lot, so I know, sometimes that phone be off, but it's all good. And just the transparency of me and Rob talking, and say, yo, man, we want to come through, man, and it's an honor. It's an honor, man. I'm choked up. I'm a little choked up. I'm a little choked up today.
I just want to throw in there too, because like me and Red never really forgot that night. So
for sure.
Even when we was out, on the low, and we was like nobody was really seeing me that much at all. But every now and then, me and him would reminisce, and while we was reminiscing, we was like, yo, remember that night in Brooklyn, yo? Like we always remember. I was like, it was something, and we couldn't put our finger on it fully. We just know that the Lord did something.
For sure.
We know that. So just like if you fast forward it now. So when you told me that, I think I met you at the KCA, when Red brought me out that year. Right. So and when you told me that, why that happened, I was just like, wow. I always felt like it was something special that night, and just to see the fruit of that come to fruition and see what you're doing now, man. That's a blessing to us, man. For real.
Yeah.
Listen, Red, to get in here, man. Shout out to my DJ Ted Pacusa. Yeah, we can hear you loud.
Ted Pacusa was good, baby.
What's going on, y'all?
Yo, I hear y'all. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Yo, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Not only are these dudes legends,
yes, sir,
but we started out at the same time.
We did.
I'm gonna take you back when Precise had an afro.
From the afro to the baldy.
And Red was just dolo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I had like the fro out here.
Let me tell you something, man. When joints like the Jam, joints like Spread, oh God, this goes to show you how much of a fan I've been and how choked up I am just by this experience. Scattered Sheep, joints like that, man, kept me on the straight and narrow, man. You know what I mean? It's another joint that I totally listen to like almost every week. Oh my God, I can't get it. This goes to show you that I'm starstruck, because I couldn't believe that this is happening right now for me, man. And to God be the glory. First and foremost, shout out to Mo Rock, Power to Fire, man. All of We Say What They Can shows, man. Let me make sure I get back on the straight now for this show tonight, man.
Right.
Giving honor to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who's the author and finisher of our faith, man. And I know these guys came to speak their heart tonight, so I don't want to make this show about me and this experience, because this is an experience that I know I'm never going to forget. But I want y'all, just in case New York and the world has forgotten who you guys are, let them know who you are right now before we go any further. I'm going to get the floor to y'all.
Yo, what's up, man? My name's Corey Red of Corey Red and Precise. You know what I mean? And we just two brothers, man. That, you know what I'm saying? Simple and plain, man. God just had mercy on us while we was in them streets. And he just using us to just, you know what I'm saying, give him glory and just try to reach the people, man. Simple and plain.
Again, like my brother said, my name is Precise, Bob Young. Like I said, I've been running around with this brother over here for the better part of 2 or 3 decades or something like that. Like I said, we just we've been glorifying and giving honor to God, with the craft that He put inside of us. You know, like before it's all said and done, God got somebody to spread His message, His word in every facet of life. But when I looked at I looked and I like before even I met Red, when I looked and I saw everybody trying to reach somewhere else, I just really didn't see too many people trying to reach them blocks that I came from. You know what I mean? And I was like, hold up, you know, like I like, you know, like this, I was from that. If God didn't reach me, I'd be doing some of the same things. I was doing some same things all these other brothers doing. So, like I said, if you know, I got a heart to do that walk and run around and got caught in some of the pitfalls that I was in. So, if I could use what I got to try to convey God's heartbeat out here on these blocks, let me do that. You know what I mean?
And I always felt like, because like we always felt like too, like speaking for ourselves, our own opinion is like, I feel bad criticizing the young guy over there or the young girl over there, but I can't tell you no stories about how I tried to reach a young guy or a young girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I feel bad about criticizing the community or the government or people, and aside from my critique, I'm not trying to do something to be the opposite of what I'm critiquing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, cats just want to just try to do something and just, you know, like Marshawn said, be about that action, boss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be about that action, boss. You know what I mean?
For me, man, personally, you guys spoke a truth that was not only unprecedented, but very transparent to people that didn't really know God. And you guys were the epitome of man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out the mouth of God. So for me, you guys were brash and you guys were forthright way before people that really wanted to accept us, you know, accept this music that we do and this music that we listen to in the church. Like the church really wanted to kind of like excommunicate us, but they can't because it's still worship, and it can't because it's still the word. You know, just because the form that it's coming in doesn't mean it's not the truth and it's not bread, because bread for me might be something totally different than a person walking down the street going to church with a Bible and suit and a 3-piece suit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for y'all to do that in a way that y'all do it, you said something like I told you when I first caught up with y'all at the KCA, you said something that was so profound and I had never heard it before. And y'all did the Matrix, the smoke came out, you know, the theater was jumping, and you stopped all the music and you was like, yo, you know, a lot of people don't think it take all of this, but it do take all of this. And that's all you said. And the place went up in the worship that I had never experienced before in my entire life. And from that day forth, I was like, yo, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to do. This is how I need to roll. And this is exactly the music that I wanted to stay with. And for guys that have followed y'all footsteps, man, it's like the Mount Rushmore. If Christian hip hop has a Mount Rushmore, y'all are right on it. You know what I mean? Especially for New York. I don't know about no other part of the country, but I know for New York, y'all have run DMCs for me. You understand what I'm saying? So go ahead, Q.
And also
Come here.
another thing too is like one thing with Red and Precise, these dudes made noise way before the internet.
Right.
Like these dudes had the buzz going way before Google and everything. And before they even had their social media pages, everybody was talking. Like England was talking about them. Japan was talking about them.
Right.
Like other states and all over the United States, everybody was buzzing about Corey Red and Precise. So that's groundbreaking right there and pioneering to the fact that these dudes really trusted in God.
Yeah.
And God made noise for them.
I put up a post that Corey Red did about his life, and it was on YouTube, and it was so profound for me. And to know that you, Precise and Prisoner, y'all were going Rikers, and y'all had cold-blooded killers giving themselves to God. And for me, that's like, you know, there is no better release or revelation that God could, if God could do it for you and keep you out of jail, and then you almost dying, and God making sure that He kept you from a fiery grave and brought you back just so you could go into those dens and save them brothers, even though they might not see the light of day no more, but to change their perspective. You know what I'm saying? It like I said, it was groundbreaking. Like you said, before YouTube, before the internet really buzzed, y'all was already out there doing God's work. Y'all was laying the pathway for guys now. And that's the question that I want to segue my way into, because y'all got new music coming out, but then there's a new school, there's a new wave that you guys are watching. Have y'all had y'all ears to the game?
Oh yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people that's really that's dope, that's really out there laboring. I'm I got there's some of them like I look forward to even co-laboring with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like when me and Red started really doing this, it was none of the whole stuff like they said you seeing now, like something like how that's only on God, how we made waves overseas and over here because we just always like like a lot of people see the big things we did, like the big events,
right?
But really, some of the illest connections we ever made was at those little small events that nobody wanted to go to.
Right. 10 people.
And we went there and rhymed our heart out like it was 80,000 people in there. And then it'd be that one person that like, oh, listen, I got to connect over here on Cali. I want y'all to come out there. So that's why I say you really got to talent is one thing. We got to have talent, yes. And it helps to have a team with you. You need a team. If anyone is trying to put something together,
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, sir.
But also you gotta have a pliable heart that's willing to bend and to wherever God leading you to do as well. You know what I mean?
I saw y'all in Higher Calling in Astoria, Queens one time, and like there was Chinese people out there praising God. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember that.
I was a little dude in the crowd. Like Marcus,
I think I remember
with
that.
The white dude that was praying, rocking like this.
So didn't know how that's how far I go back. So it's like I travel. Yeah, I was a little dude. I didn't know Marcus at the time. I actually knew Q, and I knew my other homeboy Blessed. I knew them. So I was kind of like kicking it with them for a minute. You know, they was traveling. Q was doing it. He doing the first album. Soul Hustlers, right. Soul Hustlers Diary. So, okay, got you. So I was rolling at that point, but I was just, I'm just one of the little dudes kicking it, just trying to figure things out. And Marcus Hall at Dig High Calling out there in Queens, I was like, something different. I'm not Casino Boulevard, off of Broadway, right off of Broadway right there.
All right.
And y'all, like I said, people that didn't know, they knew then. Like, at first, when you first see the crowd, it's like this. Like, they ain't paying attention. Like, let's see what happens. And then when it goes off, when the bomb goes off, it's like, oh, yo, I didn't know this was here like that. I didn't know y'all was doing it like that. So, y'all was our Wu-Tang. Y'all was our Big Daddy Kane. y'all was our Juice Crew. Y'all was that for us, man. And y'all still that for us because I don't think nobody has done it as prolific as y'all since.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. But like I said, one thing I told Red, when I started coming back around, and I told Red, I am happy to just see everyone, because before it was like everybody, like me and Red always, it was the type where, okay, we gonna do it how we feel in our heart to do it.
Right.
But everybody else was like, there were certain dudes, we shall remain nameless right now. They had a cookie cutter format. It's supposed to go like this. It's supposed to go like this. And if you don't do it like this, then you're not really doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But me and Red was never really scared that, hold up. I'm gonna talk about this. If I'm gonna talk about that. So, but now I see one thing that really, when I came to the KCAs, like not the last one, but the one before that,
right,
when he was down at LIU.
Right. Got it. Right.
When I went to that one, I seen so many people. They was more free in the Lord to express themselves.
Right.
They wasn't bottled. They was still rapping,
right,
but it was more free of expression. So that's what's dope. Because not everybody got it. Like, so for some people, me and Red ain't they style.
Right.
They want to hear it like this, brother. This is to putting it down. And some people, they want to hear, So I just think that it's a lot of variety out there, and so everybody could get something that not something that they feel like they can connect with. You know what I'm saying?
Who are y'all major hip hop influence? Because I know y'all not just y'all keeping y'all ears to other things besides just this. So who were the major influence for y'all when y'all first got in the game?
All right. Well, for me, what's funny is my first element of being in the hip hop culture, because the thing is, so even though I'm Christian,
right,
I'm in hip hop culture.
Facts.
I'm hip hop.
Facts.
I'm not an outsider. Because sometimes when you Christian, they go, oh, he's one of those Christian hip hop dudes.
Right.
They're out over there,
right, and
we're over here.
Right,
and I'm nah, the real hip hop is over here too.
Right.
I'm hip hop.
Right.
So my element of first coming into hip hop was breaking.
Right.
Was breaking. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I wasn't an MC.
Oh.
My first introduction was breaking. breaking on the Scalzi board, if people even know what that is anymore. Back in 1977, as a little boy, you know what I'm saying?
I was 1 year old.
And then, Electric Boogie, then I ain't gonna front like with the breaking. It wasn't even called break dancing, it was breaking.
Right.
Then with the, they made a couple of movies and break dance. I ain't gonna front like the Spanish dudes. Like I wasn't spinning on my head and all that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I know me. I'm gonna break my neck.
Right.
So then I went to the Electric Boogie and started popping and locking. I'm like, all right, y'all spin on your back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the King Tut.
Red is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the King Tut on the wall.
We'll wait for the summertime for all that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check them on that.
Once they started spinning on their head and all that, I moved on to the Electric Boogie. So what I'm saying is, so now my influence as an MC, when I started rhyming later, which you would say more around 91, was my influence is everything that I had before it.
Okay.
So even though I wasn't rhyming during Melly Mel's time, Melly Mel will influence me.
Right.
Because one thing Melly Mel, if you ever watch Melly Mel, he's one of the few artists that still, you see the older artists do it more, not too much the newer ones. Mm-hmm. Most people you see they rhyme with they mic in that same hand.
Right.
If they're righty, they keep it.
Right.
But Melly Mel, you see,
switching
it up.
Switching
it. So he influenced me like that, and make me, if I see myself and I go, like people that love the show and I'll be looking, I go, dang, man, I wasn't switching the mic enough. I kept the mic in the
right. That's detail. What I mean? That's detail.
Yeah. So so Mel influenced me like that.
Okay.
Then you got the KRS, the Rakims, because I'm an intelligent dude.
For sure.
I always thought intelligence was cool.
Right.
I never thought it was cool not to be smart.
Right.
Even though I was in top classes in school, I hung out with the dudes in the worst classes, but I thought it was cool to be smart. You know what I'm saying? So any MC that was intelligent, KRS, Rakim, anybody that was kicking any type of like intelligent or speaking intelligent, I was gonna love them. You know what I'm saying? And when I started rhyming for myself, my whole thing was I felt like who's the best really is subjective at the end of the day.
Right.
So I want to be the best me I could be. So if I'm gonna be the best me I'm gonna be, I gotta sound like me.
Well, honestly, that's like one of the toughest analysis. Yeah. But you keep yourself on your P's and Q's when you.
I didn't want to sound like nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's funny when you Christian, if you spitting and you killing it, instead of them say you killing it, they'll be like, oh, he sounds like you always got
right. You got to put somebody on
for them to kind of grasp it. You know what I mean? Well, they don't mean anything bad by it. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing was I just want to be the best me I could be, and I felt like if hip hop was a chessboard, I just wanted to be on this square and go, yo, this is me right here.
Okay, right. So.
You know what I'm saying? This is my square. Right. I do it like this. Nobody could do it like me. Right. Okay, they could be the best, but nobody do it like this.
Right.
And so I always just try to be the best me I could be. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's been accomplished.
And like as far as me, like Red said, most of my influence, come from that golden era where like my like Kane, KRS, Slick Rick, Cool G,
right?
Like all these dudes, of course Rock, of course Rakim. Mm-hmm. So like I think like because I was just always like when it comes to like I go back to hip hop when now y'all got access to hip hop every day,
right?
Like I go back to when it only came on once. A week.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Video music box.
Then twice a week. Big. They got speaking of that, they got just a dope documentary about
it's the most best thing I've seen in the past 10 years.
Yeah, but like I was saying, so I grabbed. Of course, you're gonna be influenced by all these dudes, but I think when it came to me creating, I I would like solidify myself and put my own staple on it.
Right.
Whenever it came to writing, I was just like I had this imaginary MC in my head. I never seen his face. He just had a black hoodie on, right? And whenever I would hear a beat, I was like, okay, this is the world's illest MC.
Right.
Like what is he saying to this track? You know what I mean? And I would just picture what he's saying to the track, and I would just say, okay, I'm gonna take that from me. I'm gonna bite off of this imaginary dude in my head and just write down what he coming up with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Does writing for God come with a certain responsibility? And with that responsibility, do you feel that God allows you to speak your heart totally? Because some people think just because you write something for God that it's automatically from your heart or from God's heart to your heart and then out to the people. When you guys go to God for a song or you guys go to God for a hook or anything that you feel can change the course of somebody's composition, i.e., let's say me, because Scattered Sheep saved my life. I wanted to commit suicide. And I heard that and I stopped. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So I can be transparent on this because this is the way I am. So for things like that kept feeding me like, yo, stay on the path. Continue to hold on to God. Continue to listen to those things that will keep you from the devil's ensnarement. Like, how do y'all go to God in your own little secret way?
I just got one thing, like, quick to say, and I'll pass it up to whatever I got to say on it. Like for me, like you said, if I like, one thing I'm always mindful of is just like I feel like my walk and who I am as a man of faith, as a child of God. So that's just who I am. I'm walking that out before music, right? Before anything. I'm just walking that out for me personally, because it's tricky. It's tricky sometimes, like, because I'm just like, and this is just me. I'm not saying nothing to anybody else format. Right. This is just me right here. Like, see some of the songs you mentioned, and like Scattered Sheep and some of these other songs. Like, I never really went to God and say, okay, give me what you saying to this thing. Gotcha. Like, let me come. It was more like, because I always felt like people could feel when you have a template. Right. Okay. They could feel when you got a template. They could feel, and they could feel when it's not real. They feel when it's a template. Like I remember one of my mans. He went away to seminary. Got deep. Came back with his credentials and everything. And then now we in the street trying to talk to people. And he was a real, like, he was out there, right? But it was a disconnect now, right? And he was, because they taught him to look for the bridgehead, look for the point of connection, right, of course. And I seen my man looking so mechanical out here, right? And dudes around the way wasn't feeling him, right? Because no matter whether people is Christian or not, people feel real. And they feel when you hitting them with something that you manufactured. Okay, right. you tailor made this for me, but just like they feel they feel real, they feel fake. They could tell the difference. Right. So a lot of times I feel like the dopest rhymes that I ever came. I mean, sometimes I had a topic I wanted to hit, right, of course. But the dopest joints I ever did was the ones where I was just like okay, like I really believe if God is really in you, then when you just rocking, it's gonna be there. It's gonna come out. I never really tried to sit down and make a Scattered Sheep. Sure. It's just when because I gotta walk, so I read. I gotta walk, so I pray. I got my.
Because even with that, he did the song already. He was like, "Yo, Red, I ain't really coming with a hook. Yo, if you coming with a hook, come up with it." Wow. Yeah. So I was walking home one night like 1 a.m, and that's when I was living. That's when I was living in the Hunts Point part of the Bronx. Okay. When you walking through Hunts Point, it looked like the Badlands. You know what I'm saying? 1 a.m, walking through Hunts Point, it's like you walking through even when you walk by the factory, one of the factory dogs might sneak under the gate and come at you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm walking through the Badlands and I'm listening to the track, and I walked the rough ghetto terrain, lightning, thunder, and pain, and it just came. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, that was organic. It was organic. Like, I didn't have a hook. He came in. He was like, I think he told me, yo, P.
Because that's another thing I want to touch on. Because a lot of times they say like, yo, why you rhyme? Like they think me and P rhyme street or hardcore got an edge because that's the way we going to snatch people from the street. but this is what people fail to realize. Right. Most street music is not listened by people that's running the street.
That's a fact.
Because people that's not from the street like to listen to street
music.
They are
gravitated to it. That's a fact.
So they could experience that vicarious feeling of being around the danger and all that without having to actually
be there.
Be in the danger. So that's why you know how you hear somebody bumping 50 on Get Rich or Die Trying or whoever's out, and you come to the red light, and it's a middle-aged white lady with red hair, like 50 years old. And you like,
it's true.
And she going every word. So the thing is, you don't know what's gonna reach people. Right. So it's just be who you are. Like I'm really a Christian. Right. I'm really, I'm native New Yorker. Right. I really came from the hood, and I wanna reach people that's in that environment. So when I'm rhyming, I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm just being who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what makes people really feel any artist is it resonates. Right. There's the connection. You said something that's articulated how you feel, that's right, but you was never able to put it in words. That's right. And then you heard a single or a rapper say it, and you go, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm. That's what I meant. Yeah, that what he said. Yeah. Right.
That's why I always say nobody could be a better you than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's why we don't need a million Corey Red and Precises. We need Corey Red and Precise to be who it is. We need Willie to be who he is. We need Q to be who is.
Right.
If everyone just be who they supposed to be, then everyone the intent
and like me, there's times I did a hard song. Of course, I'm trying to reach my brothers on the block, but I go to a show and an old lady like 80 years old named Mabel tell me that she really likes it.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I remember, and you know how I go a little more in on my mixtapes. So we had the a sister I know, she had the Street Prophecy joint.
Right.
So her mother was old. Her mother ran with like Malcolm X Bodyguard in them and all that. You know what I'm saying? Then she got saved. So I'm like, you really want to play my mixtape for your mom? She said, yeah. I'm like, oh. So she was listening to it. Mom's is listening to it. I'm like, she gonna kick me out the car. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all both a question.
And she like, hold up.
I know it comes.
I get it.
It comes with. It will come with this question would sound like criticism, but for y'all, I know y'all have been around for a long time. You just said you've been around 3 decades, and y'all are like elders. Y'all the elder statesmen, and y'all can critique the culture because y'all been in it a long time. That's what I want to ask you about, because right now there's a wave, and 2019, I ran into y'all. Y'all got a big ovation at LIU because people had not seen y'all in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But for the simple fact that people had not seen y'all in a minute, it was like, y'all was in the balcony, everybody was like this. Yo, including me. Like, yo, listen, y'all made all this happen. So for me to ask y'all this question, this is for any MC that's out here listening tonight. I want them to speak on, from their heart, how they feel the state of the culture is right now and where it is going, and do they feel like we're going in the right direction?
That's like a little hard one for me to answer, because it's like I don't know if I've seen enough of the new yet.
But that's a transparent. Though.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen. I'm seeing a lot of things I like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm still acclimating myself to what's going on out here. So I mean, I at the KCAs, I met a lot of good brothers and sisters. So that just kind of. That felt good to see that. But as far as what's going on, like I'm like the other day, I'm connected with some brothers from New Mexico.
Right.
At KC, I connected with the brothers from Cali. So
right.
So I'm still kind of taking everything. I'm still kind of taking everything in. So I don't know. And like I said, me and Red has never been the type to really hone in on too much on what the next brother or sister is doing, like unless you just doing some old wild stuff right in front of me that I can't deny. But unless something like that just jumps out to me, I really don't really hone in on too much.
Plus we had a place in the maturity of our life.
True.
Where we know that you got haters in the negative. True. But like, in other words, we know there's people that always criticize us and then like us. But right now we only worried about who like us and who want to do something.
Yeah. You want to work, let's work.
And so like what's wrong in the culture is just what's wrong in the world. Every subculture is a microcosm of the world at large.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So people can get deep about it, but there's the same problem everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
So my thing is, let's work on this. Whatever I see that I don't like, I want to get with people and do the opposite and
find
do what I like.
For it.
So because the other stuff, even meditating on it takes too much out of it.
Okay.
Even on my timeline, people say something hateful, I don't block them, I like it. Because to block it is to give attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
See, if I block it, I gave you attention. Now you're going to make a ghost want to come back at me because you reach out and touch me.
Right.
Even though I like it, you know why? Because when you really look at your timeline, the people who are against you, they seem like it's more of them than it is. They ain't really that much of them, but they louder than everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So if you ain't careful, you'll think like you got this whole team that's against you and it's like 10 people.
Knowledge for the haters tonight.
And you got 1,000 people that's rocking with you.
Perfect example. I got a song out called Respect Your Hourglass, right?
Okay.
Now, I got a lot of good feedback on the song, right? All right, that thank God for that. I had a brother hit me up online, like, I believe it's somewhere, I don't know who he was from, but he asked me, yo, I just want to know, is that a Christian song? And I'm just like,
it's a song.
I'm like, well, did you listen to it?
Right.
Like, he's like, I'm just saying, like, I said, well, if you listen to it, then what you asking me for that? But now this is from a believer.
Right.
But that same day, but look at God, that same day, right after I'm like, dog, is he asking my song? I thought my heart was in it. I felt like
Right.
I didn't feel like, Lord, I didn't feel like you had a problem with it.
Right.
Yeah, but that same day, one of my mans are from around the way who don't know the Lord like that.
Right.
He hit me like, yo, I just want to thank you, man. Like,
Right.
you and your brother don't stop what y'all doing because y'all taking the word and y'all making it so I can understand it.
Right.
I felt that drink right there. I felt everything. I want you to know I got everything you were saying. So it's really you really so that's why everyone gonna take something. Some people gonna hate it. Some people gonna doubt it, and some people is gonna be speaking to them. And you, like Red said, we really don't have time to concentrate on that as long as it's hitting the intended target. You know what I mean?
So anybody that you guys like though, like
Yeah, it's a couple of people out there.
give me.
There's
a lot of dudes. I'm terrible with names.
That's
bro.
I like songs.
Like, when you play a song, like if you don't say your name in your song, yo,
Right.
I'll be like, but it's a lot. I listen to all the new stuff as a whole.
Right.
Because one thing about me and P, like I just want to go for the record. Young people, I know y'all defenses are up because y'all always think the old guys is against y'all. Not me and Pasai. Yo, we love the young people, man.
Thank you.
I'm rocking with y'all. I want to be down with y'all. I want to.
We ain't coming back to say what y'all doing wrong.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because I understand. Because I remember what it was to be young, and I made worse mistakes than a lot of y'all made, and God just gave me time to get it right before, you know what I'm saying, it bit me. You know what I'm saying? And so anybody that's out there, I mean, we with the young people, the white people, the rich people, the poor, like we just with who's with trying to make a move for God because it's real late in the game. Like it's later in the game than most people from all walks of life realize.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's terribly late in the game.
Preach.
Right.
Like
Preach on.
it's so late in the game. People are talking about things that are gonna happen that then already happened.
Hold on, you got a comment. You got a comment from Michael Ford. You got a comment from Michael Ford.
Oh, Mike, yo, what up, Mike?
Yo, those new rappers are whack. You got to specify that, man.
Oh, that's Mike?
Yeah, I'm not.
Nah,
I'm not,
well,
I'm
you
not,
know what it is?
I'm not really in agreement with that. Too tough.
Well, you know what it is? You gotta remember too. I make music.
Right.
People that make music aren't as much music critics as people that don't make music.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
A lot of
that's
time.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
So you
That's
know,
fair.
I mean, I know the new Mike Ford personally. I know him.
Right.
He do be trying to reach people and everything. He just like
You trying
his
to co-sign for him? Okay, I got you. I got you. He saved you. I got you. He saved you.
Y'all, what I do want to say too is there's a lot. I see a lot of dudes doing it
Right.
now, but I am blessed to see how many females is out there now too. Because some, like, I want to give a shout out to them because back in the day they was out there, but not as much as I see now. They out there and they doing it. Like a big shout out to Prestavia.
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
Big shout out to AI.
Oh,
Big
right.
shout out to Heeson
Right,
Lee.
right.
Big shout out to Bria Miles.
Oh,
Man,
right.
Y'all is
Oh,
dope,
yeah.
man. Y'all are dope. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Cosigns.
Dope.
I love the cosigns.
Yo, I gotta tell you this ill story. I meant to tell this to y'all, but years ago when the album Resistance is Futile was strong,
Oh my God.
when it was out in the scene, I was on the train going into Manhattan to work, and this Spanish dude was rocking it in his speaker while witnessing and giving out tracks, and there was like this astrology thing that was like on the poster thing. So he was bumping Corey Red's What's Going On.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, it was so funny. He was like, without Christ, you ain't gonna make it. Get that out of here. so the thing about it though is that the Bible says that we got to make disciples.
Yes, sir.
So the thing is, you guys pretty much are utilizing what Christ has given you, and you making disciples, and they're following that plan. So I just had to share that.
Yeah, and also like just to piggyback off what Q was saying over there, like me and my man really want at the heartbeat of everything we do is to reach people with this message, to reach people with the message of Christ, to reach people with the gospel, reach people that are hurting, reach people that are shackled, that are bound up, and like I said, it's like please jump on our page on Facebook.
That's right.
Facebook.com/Corey Redden Precise. If you have that mind and you want, I don't care if you older, you younger, whatever. If you about that and trying to come up with more effective ways to reach people, please jump on. Please,
Yes, sir.
Please follow us. Please inbox and let's talk.
Listen, I can't let y'all come here, and I would be remiss not to ask. And I'm gonna see if Q could cue something up. But y'all got to bless this, because check this out. I know that we ain't promised tomorrow, but being that I got y'all here today, I need y'all to bless these mics for a couple of minutes.
Let's do it, man.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little acapella piece, and I'm gonna let P kill the rhymes, because he was spitting some crazy stuff. So I gotta hear what P can.
Green room.
And I'm not gonna front like the older I get, the more I just, I don't be rhyming as much, but I'm about to,
Wait till y'all hear the prologue. He's saying it. Wait till y'all hear the prologue.
I know. He's holding out. I know.
The prologue is coming 2022. Y'all gotta be in the building for that, man.
But I got a special little joint to do. It's a story. Don't worry, it goes a little left, but it just like they say online, wait for it. But it's just because I got certain tracks that I never record, but I just do live. You know what I'm saying?
Green room,
So,
we got Corey Red and Precise.
Check it out.
Let it go.
Check it out. I met this pretty young thing. Her name Maxine. Her age 19. Face belong on the cover of every magazine. I'm leaning like a pimp, but she really mad at me. Can't stop smiling. This earth angel got me wilding. She want to know my name. There's a physical attraction, but she could be my daughter. I'm so ashamed. She had a little waist, complexion cinnamon. Whole style shining, whole body glistening, sexy Dominican. On her back was a tat of the Santa Maria. She's in the Santeria. She and my soul getting in, doing damage. Every now and then she speak a little Spanish. And there's a war in my mind. I see a war in my mind, but I'm always trying to find what's divine. We hit the hotel. She spent a lot of dough. I never skydived, but oh well, Geronimo. As we walking through the lobby, she watched me, whisper in my ear, ooh, Poppy, rock me. In the elevator, tongue down her throat. All up in the corner, I'm on her, I warn her. We on the top floor, now we in the hallway. No condoms, the raw way all day, the raw way. Ay, keep it gangster. Top suite in the Marriott. This little freak with pretty feet was wicked like a tarot card. She in the shower. My conscience is telling me to go. Hurry up and leave this hole. Watching TV. She come out dancing like I dream a genie. Pick up the remote and cut off the TV. We did it on the couch. We did it on the wall. We on the floor. She on all fours. We did the 69 and did it on the kitchen counter. Fell asleep, woke up, did it in the shower. She grabbed my drink, mixed in a little powder. I passed out, blacked out for like 6 hours. But when I woke up, I had a funny feeling. Looked up and saw a pentagram on the ceiling. Then on the mirror and lipstick, it said, you's a sucker. And now you got AIDS, mother ever.
If that don't wake you up.
If that don't teach you something.
Paco, hit me.
Throw them beats on P. Yo, P was spitting some crazy stuff, yo. P about to go off on y'all right now.
I can't wait.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah. Give me some of the mic so I could get right. Yeah, can I get a little? I can't really hear you. Yeah, give me something I can hear.
Taz got you.
Yeah, give me some value. Okay, all right.
Bring it to the top.
Yeah, bring it back now. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Bring it back to the big. Here you go, Q. All right. We're gonna do a little something like this. Band with me. Here we go. Yo. Let's yo it up. Right. Live at the Green Room, your man Precise, Bob Young. Here we go. My pen is my brush, the track is my easel. My thoughts is the paint, the good and the evil. I rep for my God, I rep for the people. And I die, if I die for the people. Projectors fly by, they'll pop you and leave you. Lead poison kill more than COVID, it's so lethal. I love God, I don't care if you know people. I spread love, so if you hating, you so evil. The all-seeing eye is watching, they gon' see you. The plane turn man and antennas, they gon' see you. If they take your civil liberties, tell me how that feel. Hold up, FYI, this is Bob Bobby, I'm back, people. Keep the people beefing, the white and the black people. This was just a distract how Satan attack people. Jack and attack people, knife in the back people. And I'ma spit crack to the sky, crack people with my pen. It's the canvas, it paints an outlandish scene that will take you straight into the Badlands with dudes named Brock, but their government is Francis. We're calling that, and I guarantee you will vanish. A chant in the sand as the darkness advances. Everybody deep, but they ain't got the answers. I'm all New York, black man, part Spanish, where you speak the wrong words and firearms get brandished. Let's go. Yo, you like this? What else you got? What else you got? Come on, let's get it.
Green Room, we here, man. Corey Ready, Precise. Epic.
What you got? Hit me, Q. So let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Come on.
I got a little something. You ready to do this?
I don't know what you got. You if you digging a foul of me, I don't know.
Do it to him.
Oh, okay. All right. Yo. Bob Young, Corey Ready, Precise. Be on the lookout for the prologue.
Yeah.
I'm a believer, y'all. A true believer, y'all. Check it out. We can pump it a little more higher. Yo, you want to battle, but I battle with the rattlesnake. I choose the cattle over steak. You see, I'm thinking long range. Bigger vision, see precision, I'm precise. Religion is a plight between you and the Christ. Division is the plight you get for two opposite plights. And some will talk about it till the in the afterlife. Talk about it, but you never make a move. I bet you think they make it smooth, but you lose. I paid dues in these streets I've been around, and mercy can't be found wherever faith bound. Far from perfect, I had to work at a work in progress. Me and my people was going berserk up in the projects. Another story, another song, that's a long one. Love God so good, you're messing with the wrong one. I got fire and it's locked in my bones. God put it there so I could rock microphones. Lay hands on the sick and watch them get better. Prophesy through the rap and bring people together. I'm a real one, a funky fair one. Shout out to Cypress. No front, I got you open. Watch me style on them righteous. Oh my God, 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 do you know my God? Oh my God, 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 do you know my God? Original man, say it with my chest out. Cool individual, never see me stress out. Continue to plan, this is fam, nobody left out. A, B, C, D, E, G, see I left the F out. And still killed it, still bodied the track. My name is Bobby and I'm back, the Lord forgave me, that's a fact. And in the 80s, all they gave me was the golden never rap. So it isn't entertaining if they ain't blazing the track. Bar heavy, least 4 plates, some 45 to 45s. Cock diesel lyrics. Nowadays, these dudes got weasel liquors. She looking good, but the boss can have evil spirits. Who knows, possibly I could be mistaken and she kosher inside and dermatologically. But would you chance that? Go ahead and lance that. With no sheath, how deep is your belief? And that's faith, you place it inside the panties, huh? Then poke folk in your granny's faith in the risen sun. Kick rocks, go online and TikTok. What if they said put your head in a ziplock? Oh my God, 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 do you know my God? Oh my God, 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 do you know my God? Bob Young, Corey Ready, Precise, the prologue is coming. We in the
2022, baby.
My man Willie Green.
The prologue is coming.
DJ Tepper Coos on the 1 and 2s. Let's go, man.
Green Room. Listen. Yeah. Oh, they coming back with more. Y'all go ahead.
You ready, man?
Saved my life here. All right, let's see. Q. About to make me cry, but it's all good.
You in the matrix and you can't get about it until you come to Jesus. Cause he's just the only one for you to get out it. Some doubt it, but if you doubt it, then you must come to.
All right, check it out.
Cause he's
Yo.
the only way.
Enter the mind state, infiltrate the crime zone. Same feature, new time zone. Plus your mind is blown by how the rhyme flown. Lines hit your brain, dynamic without the AO. At 93, I'm hustling in the cut, trying to lay low. I'm 95, a new creature, urban street preacher. This rap thing is cool, but God gave me a lot to teach her. I preach this in the midst of life sucking leeches and false teachers who use Jesus to cop ice pieces. My life eases the gospel, Jesus through my arteries and nostrils.
Check out my crew, preaching the Bible.
I love my callers, even haters applaud this. The ladies look good,
but a godly woman is gorgeous.
If I can leave a legacy, Lord, let them remember me for preaching in the Holy Ghost, not positive energy. I offer this hill metamorphosis, Jesus the Christ,
snatching your soul out the ghost orphanage.
Been waiting for a long time in a
brick oven,
just waiting.
Spit cousin,
Christ crucified, can the second coming accepted or rejected?
Y'all gon' know we was here.
Crystal clear, repent, the end of the planet is near. Hey yo, the Holy Ghost rocks me like Japanese.
Saki.
Some say I speak cocky, I just know that God got me and won't drop me, and the gates of hell won't stop me.
Y'all don't even remember the rhyme, yo. Hey yo, we're caught up in the matrix, and like the ghetto boys, the rhymes matrix. This whole is like I'm loving this song. Your flesh hate this. Closer to God. If police ain't get you yet, don't even think you getting over on God. We put Christ at the tip top, even if you loving it. Heavy metal mixed with hip hop, you know you loving it. On the block with a 9 with a lot on your mind. Let me drop you a line. Satan got a lot on your mind. He wanna see you with a hole in your head. Drop with a 9 in the front row. Careful,
I spit a lot when I rhyme.
I got a lot on my mind. But life without Christ just ain't the same. Like the New York City skyline. The rhyme bringer, the double-edged sword swinger, the God praiser, delivered from the heart maker. I drop words and verbs
like Solomon,
screaming on like the Green Goblin. My man P is married. Me, I'm no longer single. Speaking tongues plus English, I'm bilingual.
I'm not a gangster,
but yo, I'm running through rap. And like Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of none of you cats. Jesus Christ the Messiah, fact.
And when he split the sky,
that's when the empire strike back.
From the ghetto
out to your green meadow.
The world is a jungle.
Now let's get ready to rumble.
Perilous times, MCs with perilous minds.
Green Room is here. Corey Reddick, Precise in the building. Let them go.
Let them go. 1 and 2. Then we got Beat Mac. Beat Mac from Mac Entertainment up in the building. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Listen. Bring me in, Q. Bring me in, Ted. Bring me in, Ted.
Take the shoot at the law because iniquity abounds. The love of many wax cold. 2 planes into the world.
It's historic here, man.
That hole in raw fiasco. That's cold.
Steal that money. That's old.
Green Room. We got the icons in the building. Corey Reddick, Precise, man. Listen, I want to speak to y'all. What's up with this new music, man? I'm hearing this prologue thing. I'm hearing it for the last couple of months from you. So I want you to speak. I don't want you to give us no. I don't need no exclusive. I don't need no. You ain't got to get into what it's about. But give us a little taste of what's it gonna be like for 2022.
I'll say this, man. Big shout out to Domingo of MediaFamous.com. For those of y'all who don't know, Domingo is a legendary producer, man. He's produced for the likes of KRS, Wu, Nas, you name it, Pun, even down to Madonna, Amy Winehouse, and Nas.
Nice.
Like his repertoire is undeniable in hip hop, and he also was a personal friend of mine. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he got a heartbeat for what we doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Domingo himself executive producing every track on the project.
Wow.
So every track on the prologue is produced by this legend right here, and it's fire. Like I said, a lot of people here they say, "Okay, Red Precise coming back. This must be Resistance is Futile Part 2." No, it's not. We are always gonna love Resistance. Resistance is what it is, what it was, and we always gonna love that. I just all I can say when it comes to the prologue, think high octane. Think high energy. Think.
Yeah, we take you high. We bring you low.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
it's just so